Welcome back, ladies and gents. Upon review of the previous video, I saw something that I didn't see at the time because I was trying to get my horse to run away.
Hello.
Hey, Kieran, in the top left of the corner, it said you have brought law to the camp, which I did not. I just happened to be standing over there, and the bounty hunters came to me. But apparently the game considered that me running back to camp. So that's what happened. Now I know. At least I know what happened.
The thing is, we all gotta die. I know that. I, of all people, know that.
Excuse me?
We all gotta die, but you got the chance
Hey,
to
Morgan.
live. Not just to live for love.
I got no goddamn clue what you're on about, Hosea.
You're not as dumb as you act, John Marston.
I don't understand.
Be a man, John. It would suit you.
Is that Pearson whistling? Yeah, as he makes the stew.
And I was gonna rob a lady,
Arthur.
but she began to cry, and I couldn't go through with it.
Why on earth not?
Said she needed the money. Her son had lost his leg in the war.
Fighting for the wrong side?
No doubt, but she was old. Real old. And I felt bad.
Reckon she feels bad for the war?
I don't think she caused it any more than I did. She was just a woman, Karen. Normal, you know.
I don't see things like that.
I know. You see things simple and clear.
Clear, but not simple.
Little animosity there. What are you putting in there? Pepper? Paprika? I guess pepper, probably. What? You're putting a lot of pepper in there. You gonna pour booze in there too? We've seen this before. He actually prepares the stew. He cuts the potatoes, he cuts the meat. He physically does all that to get the stew cooking. I guess that's the end of it. He's now putting it on he's already done all that. Now he's putting it on the fire. All right. Now that I know what happened.
You want to sit, Mr. Morgan?
No, I'm good, thanks. Let's see what's on the map. I guess at some point... Oh, I know what it was. I was... Satchels. I got a file on one of the other computers. Hang on just a second here. Where's that at? There it is. Okay. I had just gotten... I got something, so let's see if I can upgrade something here. I think I got something.
This camp could do with a few improvements. Why don't you take a look at my ideas?
I thought it was a... iguana skin. I didn't get an iguana skin?
Well, I'm feeling a little...
I forgot to get an iguana skin. I don't remember that.
Thank you, Mr. Pearson.
All right, so I'm going to go back across the water to get an iguana. First, this time, I'm going to get a bow. Now, I did get a bow, and I did get a varmint rifle last time. But when I got over there, I didn't have it. And I think it's because I walked through camp, maybe. That's the only thing I could think of. But in addition to that, I wanted to check to make sure it was the bow. I remember it was down here somewhere, the iguana, right there. Okay, varmint rifle, that's what I need. Come on. Let's grab that. Shoot.
Let's
Okay.
go, girl.
Let's get out. It's just ridiculous. I still think it is so ridiculous that you can't do certain things when you're in camp. Varmint rifle. And just in case... No, I'll take the bow because I might see a squirrel while I'm over there. And I do remember I still need a squirrel. So this is what I've got. No ifs, ands, or buts. Now let's see if I can get across the water. I start to say, what was that? I didn't realize Molly. Let's see what she has to say.
Hello.
How are you doing, Molly?
Fine. Fed up of moving all the time.
Yep. Just the way it is. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
I need to be alone.
Yeah, she's very melancholy. I don't know what her... She always needs to be alone. Very seldom has anything of substance to say. Actually, she just is very dismissive always. I say very seldom, but I cannot remember ever having what I would call a proper conversation with him. It's always, yep, okay, I'm done. Leave me alone. And then there are times, I think, if I remember correctly, I can remember her. Well, you know, there was that one dancing scene with her and Dutch. And she, you know, she talks. There were some scenes where she was talking to Dutch, but by and large, she doesn't really say much. I remember this being an issue last time. This boat not really wanting to stay. Let me go down here. A little flatter, I think. Right where that, just this side of that snapping turtle. Alright, well that's good enough. Now, I gotta find me an iguana. First, let me make sure that's a muskrat down there. It says toad, but that is a muskrat. You want to make sure it wasn't a squirrel. Where are the iguanas? What time is it? $81 degrees at 1:37. I know there was some, there was a couple over here next to the boat. The last episode. Doesn't mean they're here now. There's one in the water, I think. Or is that a snake? That's a snake. There's one over there. It's not pristine. Oh, there's one. Is he? It's too far away for me to tell, so let me make my way over in that direction. I don't see any others near me. Oh, right there. He's pristine, and he was the varmint rifle. And I just needed the one. Yep, scan that bad boy. Head back to camp. And then look for... I need a beaver for the valuables. And then for the ingredients, badger and squirrel. And I had the chance for 2 squirrels during the last session, but for whatever reason, I shot them with the small game arrow bow, but it didn't kill them. It just wounded them, and I imagine destroyed the skin. I don't think I ever found them before the bounty hunters came after me. One thing's for sure, I think I'm going to move away from camp because I wasn't in the camp and I didn't lead those bounty hunters to the camp. They came to me. I was just where I was. And you can clearly see I didn't run back to the camp or anything of that nature. So it's just another one of those. I couldn't see the dock. I was wondering, where in the heck is the dock at? Okay. Another one of those video game shenanigans. So I'm going to jump on Nova and get away from the camp. And look for squirrel. I know the camp still needs food. If I see a deer, I'll shoot one. Although, I'm pretty sure I got some fish. I don't know what you lose. It didn't appear, where'd he get that deer from? He's hanging a deer. See if I can give him some fish.
We're gonna run out of meat here soon if we're not careful.
I know. It's heinous, isn't it? Don't I have any fish up there? Give you the bass, the largemouth bass. And that's it? I guess that's all I had. Oh, the food is back into the white.
Hey.
Oh, he said hey like he was going to say something to me. All right, I'm going to...
You know, I wish my head was as screwed on at your age.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm going to move away from camp because if bounty hunters come again, I don't want them claiming, I don't want the game claiming I led bounty hunters to camp. So we're going to go over here. I know there's a bunch of squirrel through here. I've seen them, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go all the way to the other side of this forested area. Back towards the creek over here. There's some turkey. Oop. All right, I need a squirrel. I'm positive I won't find a badger here. I mean to say a beaver, but I do remember there were beaver at Owenhila. I don't remember exactly how it's pronounced, or if I ever heard it pronounced. But it's something like that. So let's find a squirrel. What is that right there? That's a badger, but it's not a pristine badger. I need a pristine badger. I don't need that coon. Seems like there was a... I think it was over in this direction. There was a... like a stream area that had a bunch of little animals. Where was that at? It's over... Yeah, I think this is it. Wait a minute, it could be here. Because I spent more time up here. Let me look at this creek first. And of course, there's these 2 ponds. Where were they at? To the right? Okay. Let me just keep going in this direction. Squirrel is what I'm looking for. Then I'll head towards Owenhila. The dam area. I think this is it. This is the area I was thinking of, right down here in this wooded.
Easy.
.353. I'm almost positive this is what I was. This here. Maybe you go to the left a little bit where these pools of water are. Maybe right there. Is this where? Is this where Javier and I came to fish? I think it is. But we came in from further to the left, I think. I didn't realize this was the same place. Yeah, this is where we came to fish. All right. I'm going to hitch the horse. Nova, you stay right here.
Did good, girl.
Okay, I've got the bow and the varmint rifle. And for a squirrel... Nope. I always forget where... I just went there. Is it progress? Yep. Pretty sure it was the... in fact, it is. It's the bow. I know it is, but I'm here, so I'm going to check. Chipmunk. Chipmunk looks like a squirrel, don't it? Both rodents. Seems like a squirrel should be right here. Small game arrows. Okay. Let's make sure that's what we have. Small game. Yep. 19 of 40. So I can build 21 more. Let's take a gander here. They ought to be all kind of... I seem to recall coming here for something before. There ought to be all kind of small wildlife around this water. I can see all kind of movement. It's just a matter of finding the exact thing that I need. What is that right there? Turkey? Rabbit? That's that chantil something? Oh, is that a squirrel right there? Yep, black squirrel. Didn't kill him. I don't understand why this bow is not killing him. I tried to pick him up. I couldn't pick him up. See, he's wounded now. The problem with using the bow on something that small is it could just be a me problem with my eyesight. But I honestly, 9 times out of 10, I can't tell where the head is. Obviously, I just shot him, but I wasted the shot because I've already ruined, even though it says red, I hit him, but it didn't kill him, and I'm sure the pelt is ruined. Eat. No, let's pick up that squirrel because I don't want to waste them. Those flies don't waste any time. All right, now I'm down 2 arrows because I did not. Oh, there's right there. I'm down 1 arrow. Is that another squirrel right there? What is that? Yep, that's a squirrel, but I can't see. All right, he's facing me. Let me study. Maybe it'll tell me it's a pristine squirrel. No, it's not. All right. Don't need him. There's a squirrel right there. Is it pristine? Nope. That's a bird, right? Western gray squirrel. It's also had a rough life, apparently. Maybe it fell out of a tree or got in a fight with another squirrel, damaged it. What is that? Someone shooting back towards my horse. What the heck?
There it is.
Oh, that's a... All right, we're going to do this then. Oh, don't be shooting towards me, buddy. Come here, horse. I want...
Again. You had a lucky day last time.
Yes, I did. I want to get my... Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this...
Back up.
Yep, just let me get my Lancaster.
Got fresh rounds in my rifle.
Okay,
Strong coffee in my
Stay.
Hey, girl. What'd you say to another game?
sure.
So, big shot.
$10. Let's do it.
Say no. Let's fire.
Regular. Yeah, regular's fine. I don't want to waste it.
Happy days.
What are we shooting? Oh,
Just like last time. Whoever shoots the most bottles
Okay.
wins.
yep, I'm ready.
All right. Stand alongside me.
Yep.
As soon as you pull your weapon and aim, we let fly.
All right.
Okay. Go. That's right.
Reload, Arthur.
You ain't lost to losing, I take it. Here you go.
That's it? Just
As
one?
promised.
All right, thank you. Easy $10.
Friend. Careful now. Next time I may not hold back.
I hope you do not. And next time I may use Deadeye. And now back to the varmint rifle. It's going to be dark here in a moment. I don't know if squirrels are nocturnal in this game. But I really want a squirrel. Oh, there's a badger. Come. I can't tell. I can't tell if he's pristine. I can't even see the thing. Is that a badger? Oh, it's a possum. Okay. Never mind. I should have known by the noise. Let's see here. I know I've said over the last 2 episodes that I should probably spend more time out in the dark because, for one, certain things are lit up at night to draw your attention to them, like that murder scene. What is that? Muskrat and American. There we go, right there. And he's sideways to me. Get down lower, Arthur. Oh, come on. Squirrel are the hardest thing, I think, because using the bow, you don't have a sight where you can see, and my sight is not that good anyway, even though I'm on 4K. I just can't see the little squirrel's head. I can't tell, because sometimes when it's sitting, the tail's up in the air and the head's up in the air, and you can't tell which is which. And apparently, if you just shoot him a random part of the body, that's a muskrat. What happened to there he is. It doesn't kill him, and it ruins the pelt. Which is, oh no, here come the, okay. Boy, these guys are becoming more frequent, I think. Bounty hunters? I assume that's bounty hunters. Is that a badger? Oh, it's good. Okay, is the badger... Progress. Is the Badger... That's probably the rifle, right? Where is... Varmint rifle. Okay, let me get this... Let me try to get this guy real quick with a varmint rifle. I can see his head with the scope. There we go. Oh, there's the bounty hunters. All right, come here, Nova. Give me my trusty Springfield and a pump action. There they are. There they are. All right, let me... Come on, Arthur. Jesus Christ, it takes so long to do simple actions. Especially when...
You move a muscle.
Oh.
Kill you right off.
Yeah, I know that. But by the same token, you know I'm going to kill you. Right, boy? All right, let me get my Badger. Because I need that for the ingredients. We'll skin that bad boy. And that probably ran off every squirrel in the area. Although I see one right there. And right now, it's more important that I get that squirrel than loot them. Of course, I'm not going to be able to do that because I can't even see it anymore. It's so dark. I don't even know where it went. All right, let's just loot these bodies then. I guess I'm going to stay out here in the dark and see if there's a squirrel. I know, Nova, but it's your fault you're following me. Where was that? I saw a gun flat. There it is. Some ammo over there. Or not. All right, come over here, Nova. Stay right there. Doggone it. I'm determined to get a squirrel this episode, no matter how long it takes. If I take the entire hour doing this, that's what's going to happen. So, fair warning. I'm not certain that I'll see any in the nighttime. Possum. It's interesting, that's a Virginia possum. And we're in, I think here this is New Hanover. You might think it'd be a New Hanover possum. I hear a squirrel. That's a squirrel sound. I used to be able to do that really good, but I got these headphones on. My fat cheeks, it's affecting them. That's a squirrel, that noise right there. But I don't see it. There we go. That's a little better. Let's give them a moment after that shooting for everything to settle down. Of course, I think my scent is going in the wrong direction. It's heading right towards them. Whippoorwill, we'll move down a little bit. Turkey. I noticed boar earlier when I was trying to get my weapons. I didn't pay any attention to them. There's two standing right up there. I don't have boar written down as something I need, but I'm just making a mental note of it. Is that a skunk or is that a squirrel? Skunk. It looked like a skunk, but I was grasping at straws there. I was hoping it was a squirrel. Another possum. There's another beehive right there. I think they probably at one point were meant to be something. You probably could do something with them at one time. Cut content, I imagine. Because I can't see... I mean, I can see some uses for honey, for example, in the game. As a food item. That's going to be a rat, just based on the look of it. Or a muskrat, maybe. Either way, it's not a squirrel. There's a rabbit. Yeah, it's in the water. It's a muskrat. I want to see what time it is. 12 midnight. Yeah, apparently, I'm guessing in this game, squirrels are not nocturnal. Oh, there's more. All right, come here. Come on, there's more bounty hunters. At least I imagine that's what that is. Which means I want to get out here. I want to get some room to see. I think I've mentioned more than once that I prefer distance to the up close and personal. I don't want to run too far because it's possible to outrun. Come on, Nova. Get a move on. I think I may have went too far. Hang on. Give me the Springfield and the pump action. Oh, okay. Before I do this again. Nova, stay. Yeah, they're getting close now. Although they're in that darkness and I cannot see them. I really need them to come out here in the bright. I don't see anything down there. Here's something in my right ear. But I'm guessing it's just background music because every time I turn, it's still in the right ear. All right, there's got to be coming out a little. Come on. I imagine they're walking along the stream. Okay, they're coming in this direction now. That's exactly what I want. Come out here in the light. Don't want to run too far. I want them to stay on the trail. Yeah, he's coming towards Nova. Nova, come over here. All right. Stay put.
Hold up.
Maybe I can see them now. Oh, they disappeared. They just disappeared. Okay, well. I'm just gonna camp because I'm not seeing any squirrels at night times. Although by camping, I'm sure when I wake up in the morning, I'll have more bounty hunters on me. It's because I'm staying in one location. Let's see if there's something I can cook. Yep, we'll cook that iguana meat. Oh, might as well eat it. And apparently you heard that muted crunch. I started to say apparently I'm full, but I didn't give up on that theory. I know it's got something to do with it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be that different noise. The different noise is meant to signify something. How many pieces of meat do I get from an iguana? This will be the third one. Plain. Minty. I can cook 5 minty? What does that do? What are the effects? Health. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it then. Because we need to make room. If I've got that big game meat, we'll cook it and make room for more big game meat, raw or uncooked. Which I think is ingredients, which is one of the satchels I'm working on. What's agitating Nova? All right, thyme. I can cook 2 of those. Let's just do all the big game meat. Because that's 3 and 2. That's 5. So I will have just cooked all the big game meat I had. Which means if I have to shoot another big game animal, I've got room for it. All right, that's all good. Plain pork. I'm going to cook the pork. I guess it's okay that time actually passes when you're doing this, but when you got a lot of food to cook and you're trying to cook at nighttime, by the time you're done, it's already morning. This plain prime rib will be something I bought in a store. I don't remember shooting any cows or ox. String, I guess that'll be a snake, perhaps. Some time ago I shot a snake. And plain venison. Yeah, I remember shooting a deer to take it back to camp, and like a dummy, I skinned it, which means I took the meat off of it. I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't thinking, which is typical for me. And of course, it's dawn now. I must have been out. This is number 4, so I must have been. Well, I had at least. We'll see if I can make another one for 5. Nope. All right, that's everything there. Pistol, rifle, revolver. Rifle, split point. Small game arrow. I guess I need to make more of those. Because so far those are the only ones that I've needed. you don't need to use the other, you know, the other type of arrows, but I definitely have needed to use. I'm trying to remember if the Lancaster qualify. I honestly cannot remember if it qualifies as a rifle or if it says repeater. Well, let me show all. Does it say repeater in here anywhere? Yeah, it does. Okay, so it's not. I'm not going to make those rifle split points. Dynamite, volatile. I did buy. I can craft 2 of these. I think the fire bottle would be the way. Let's make the fire bottle. And craft another. Because I'd used dynamite once at a Lemoyne Raider camp, and it didn't do very much. I was not impressed. So let me sleep till noon. Then I'll get up and fight, which inevitably would probably going to be some bounty hunters. But Arthur needs a little bit of shut-eye. And yes, this one small game arrow crafted. Well, I didn't even realize that was a thing I had to do. Oh, there they are. There's the bounty hunters. Tear down camp. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Pomade is wore off. I didn't even know I had pomade on it. Okay. Springfield. Let's get some distance. Trying to find a rock so I've got some cover. I can at least see and it's daylight. Alright, well, since it's daylight, I can run towards them a little bit. Is that them right there? Yep. Oh man, that, you know you're really bad when you can't even hit when you're using Deadeye. That says a lot. I assure you, I'm an expert marksman in the real world. I've got the badge to prove it.
Say what now?
I didn't say anything. All right, Nova, come over here so I can get... Nova. I need my bow. Really, I only need the bow because I'm not, well, a badger. I might see a badger, and I do believe the badger was the varmint rifle, right? Did I even look for that? I know I looked for the squirrel and the iguana. Varmint rifle, yeah. So I do need my varmint rifle. And the bow. Arthur, can you just please walk? I was busy looking at the red on the mini-map, and I didn't notice that if the...
Wait, girl.
I'll look at that. I'll look at that now. That challenge it. The dynamite arrow, which, and the 3 throwing knives. Yeah, okay. Let's find some squirrel. It's daylight. There's water down here. There should be some squirrel. There's turkey. I guess that wagon is sitting there, spawned in, waiting on me to get close enough to trigger its animation. All right, where are the squirrel at? What time of day? I slept till noon, so it's probably about 2 now. 1. Oh, and there's a yawn. It's afternoon. There should be some squirrel out and about. I got a badger, didn't I? Yep, perfect badger pelt. Let me take that off the list over here. Okay, now all it needs is a squirrel and a beaver. Story of my life, chasing beaver. Okay, where are they? Let's head back in this direction because I definitely saw many of them back here. That coloration of that rock right there, I thought, or log right there, I thought that was a deer. And I wasn't even clear it was a log until just now. I really thought it was a weird colored rock. Let's take a gander from this perch up here. Right there is a rabbit. There's a deer. And there is a muskrat. You know, it does make it a little harder to hunt when you constantly have, even though it's only 2 bounty hunters, when they're, seems like every day they're showing up. And it's very difficult to hunt. So I may consider paying off that bounty now that I'm staying in the same area much longer as I'm hunting these animals. Because I'm never going to get these as long as bounty hunters keep showing up. Or I keep missing the shots, would be a more accurate statement. Just don't know. I cannot see their heads, and apparently if you shoot their bodies, it destroys the pelt, even though you're using the right arrow. Look at that deer. Not even running away, and I'm walking right by it. Now it's moving as the turkey takes off. I wish I knew specifically what, you know, if you're crouched and moving like this, you're 50% more concealed or something like that. I wish I knew explicitly what it was. Black squirrel. I just cannot see if it's, I can't see if it's head or... I'm going to assume it was looking right directly at me. And I hit it right in the head. We'll see. Yeah, okay, there's the squirrel. Now I got to go to Owangia and get a beaver. And I may want to... Where is that at? Over here? Strawberry. I may want to camp in fast travel since I'm doing a specific thing. Let me get my usual weapons out first. Because I know the beaver, you can just find them. They're not hard to find. And I've only got about 11 minutes left, so I want to just fast travel there to shoot a beaver. But let's see if I can cook. Nope. All right, then I'm going to eat something before I fast travel. Let's eat that. Eat that again. Muted crunch after the ding crunch. All right, now let's fast travel to Strawberry, I guess. Yeah. Now, I don't know if I've ever done this before. Does it put you in the city? Like directly in the town? Or is it on the outskirts? I don't know. We'll see. If I did it before, I don't remember. Saw a guy camping by the edge of the water there, by the river. Okay, you're right at the outskirts. Well, he's walking into town. All right, so we're back in wolf territory. Bring out the... Well, I don't need it in the town, but let's go to... Follow the left-hand road. Follow the road left. Although, before I do that, I saw I had some...
Hello. You sure you want to thrum my last nerve?
Yep, I'm
What's
sure.
it to be?
I want to get rid of these. I saw I had some bad pelts. So let me get rid of those. This one.
I ain't got much money for stuff like this.
That might be the only one. Sell these badger claws.
Out there hunting again.
I got 5 snakes. And I'm full. I can't sell the cougar.
Dime a dozen these
Wolf
days.
hearts. Here we go. Bad boar
You know
pelt.
this ain't worth much.
Bad cougar pelt. Wolf.
We'll really enjoy that.
And poor. Okay, that's all the bad pelts I have, I believe. Yep.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, my girl. Thanks
6
for your
p.m., which means I'm going to be traveling in the dark.
So, the thing is,
I've already spoke to
you
him.
can be saved.
He's not very enthusiastic about what he's doing. No, not that way.
You want?
Yes, I said left, but not that far left.
What's it again?
Come on.
Yeah.
As soon as I get out of town, I'm going to grab
By
that
saving yourself.
Springfield again.
Come on, folks. Who needs a ride?
This is wolf territory.
Yep.
Am I going to make it in time to shoot a beaver?
Hey, partner.
Stay left. When I say stay left, yeah, okay. Bear.
Yeah.
Black bear, because he's running away from me. There we go. Yeah. 6 minutes I should be able to, because if beaver are just here, they're not hiding or anything. In fact, start to say, I think I see one right now. I know I definitely seen several on the other side.
You can't turn me in. This ain't just.
Keep your distance. Got a criminal
There
here.
we go.
Just. You robbed and
That is a
murdered your
beaver.
way across half the country.
It's all lies.
Get off.
I ain't never been more
And was the
miles
beaver,
from home.
again, was the beaver, I looked at the badger. I'm guessing the beaver and the badger would both be the varmint rifle, but I want to be certain. Varmint rifle. All right. I just want to get the varmint rifle because I am not getting rid of my Springfield around here.
On your way.
All right,
Shut up,
then.
buddy.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell's wrong with you? I'm not even looking at you, not even paying any attention to you.
Look who's got a yellow belly.
If I wasn't, I would have shot him if I wasn't trying to get this beaver. We tend to just ignore everything else when we're looking for beaver. Okay. There we go. Just simple. I knew I could just come over here and shoot one. It wouldn't be an issue. They don't. It's easy killing, I guess. Not anything to be proud of. But that's what it is, and that's what I needed. Now, I'm going to fast travel back to camp. Pretty sure I can do that. Right back to camp. I think I can anyway. I don't know. I don't remember if I've ever done it before, but it seems like you can. Because all places that you're familiar with, right? You visited before. And I have, oh, right here. This is good. Let's fast travel to Clemens Point is what it's called, right? Yeah. That gives me the valuables and the ingredients satchel upgrade. The iguana, the beaver, and the squirrel. And maybe the badger, I forget. All right, Nova. Stay right there.
How we doing? All right, I guess. Good for you.
There's a spot here for you, Arthur.
Yeah, I got something to do first. Just give me a moment. Crafting upgrades. Wait a minute. How come I don't have any that...
Come up with some ideas for ways we could improve things around here if you want to take a look.
Well, how come this says it does? I don't have it going... Wait a minute.
Not my best day.
It says I don't have beaver skin either. What's going on? I don't understand. I just got a beaver. Hang on. Right, what is that right there? That's a badger pelt. Did I not just skin a beaver? Rabbit, badger. I'm really confused. Okay, I just shot a beaver. And I just skinned the beaver. So where's my beaver pelt? Can someone explain to me what's going on? Does it not, if you fast travel, does it not count? That would really suck. Because I didn't know that. That can't be right because...
Do you realize you look like a backstreet butcher, Mr. Morgan?
Yeah. Nova's still got skins on her back, right? Yeah. Horse cargo. Boar, deer, and beaver. What in the world? There's beaver. Perfect beaver pelt. I really don't understand what's going on here. Let me look at this again. Is that Grimshaw? Yeah. Who's that playing? Charles playing the harmonica. I did not know that. I don't think I've ever seen him play before. Let's try this again. Crafting upgrades.
Oh, Mr. Morgan. I've
Satchel.
got a few things that I think could be nice additions around here. Good
It says Pearson does not have... Where's the one that says he doesn't have a... See, no, Pearson does not have a beaver pelt, but it clearly says I've got a beaver pelt. I'm not sure what... I'm not...
Find something like this anywhere else.
I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused. Is there something... Wait a minute. Is it one of those things where you got to do the first thing first? Do you know what I mean by that? Let me check.
This camp could do with a few improvements. Why don't you take a look at my ideas?
I don't see anything that indicates that. I see this. It says upgraded provisions wagon. Oh. But that's for. Okay, upgrade the provisions wagon twice at the ledger. And then craft all other satchels. But that doesn't tell me why I can't craft these. Let me, just as a.
Thanks, Mr. Pearson.
I'm going to upgrade the wagon. Because I don't know what's. It doesn't show any requirements. I've got the pelts. I definitely got a beaver pelt. You just saw it. I don't think. Is this right? The ledger? Yeah.
Okay, I think it's time for bed.
Provisions. 1. Upgrade. Gotta hold it. I don't eat pumpkin. I've never liked pumpkin. And two. It's a lot more food variety. And I'm going to go ahead and do 3. Because I'm not sure why I can't upgrade this stuff. I remember buying the leather working tools for Pearson. And let's get more of everything. I got $1,000, so I might as well spend it. Seems like people are getting. Yeah, see, I've got the leather working tools. And the camp is very festive right now, so I do remember speculating that the mood of the camp affects what they're doing. What is that first line? It's medicine, right? Let's restock the medicine. Okay, it's all gold now. All right, so that's everything I can do. Now let me donate. $200. There we go. All right, 200 smacks. Everything's up. Everything's been upgraded. It can be upgraded.
Reminds me of the old days.
Now, can I please upgrade this satchel?
It's one of the blessings freely given to
Oh, Mr. Morgan. I've
Hey.
jotted down a few things that I think could be nice additions around here.
Still won't let me do it. You saw I've got. I don't understand. I honestly don't know what's going on here. It still says I don't have an iguana skin. And I've gone back twice to get an iguana. You just saw me get the beaver.
Okay, I need to get some sleep.
I'm very, very confused.
Good material.
all powerful is to be all suffer.
Okay, wait. Perfect squirrel carcass. Let's break down the. Can I do that? Break down the squirrel carcass. All right, there's a perfect squirrel pelt. But I did skin the beaver. You saw that I skinned the beaver.
I've come up with some ideas for ways we could improve things around here if you want to take a
It still says I don't have a squirrel pelt. Honestly, if anyone is watching this, can you please explain to me in the comments what I'm doing wrong? Because I'm sure it's me. I'm doing something wrong. But I have a badger pelt and I have a squirrel pelt. I have iguana skin. And I have a beaver pelt.
Thank you.
Is there some way, am I supposed to take it off the horse? I don't think I've ever had to do that before. I've just been able to turn everything in right there. And I'm beyond my hour, but this is frustrating. Horse cargo. There's a perfect beaver pelt, and I don't have any. All I can do is discard it and go back. So I can't take it off the horse. Let me. I'm operating on the assumption that maybe by fast traveling something went wrong, so I'm going to go outside of camp, come back in and hitch the horse again. Make sure I go far enough out that it resets or, you know, something like that. I can't even see the road, the trail. All right. This ought to be far enough. Now let's go back in.
Yeah.
I want to see what time it is. 1 a.m. Whoop, whoop. I'll hitch the horse again. All right, Nova. Let's go over here. I'm going to hit you over here, closer into. Hitch.
Rode well, girl.
All right. Now let's try this one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to save the game and quit because I don't know what else to do. And if I try to look it up on the internet, you know I'm going to see things I don't want to see.
You boys know all about that. At least, you know enough. Still trying to forget. Oh, Mr. Morgan. I've jotted down a few things that
No, I still can't. I don't understand how this is supposed to work. The only thing I can think of, well, no, I don't know. I was going to say is that you have to build the first one, the tonics first, and then you do the ingredients. But that can't be what the problem is because it's telling me I don't have a badger or a squirrel pelt, and I clearly do.
My items are one of a kind, Mr.
Just like I clearly have a iguana skin and a beaver pelt. So I don't know what the deal is.
I'll need some more materials before I can make something like that.
Boar skin? Just let's use that. Okay.
My lord. But mark my words.
Pronghorn leather. All right, we'll do that.
But Mary Beth, this sort of
Pronghorn
peaceful
skull.
and Abigail,
Skull.
she doesn't have time for that kind of nonsense. And I don't
Snakeskin banjo head.
That'll
Well,
make everyone
she may slip
And
any
wolf
one of our
pelts.
throats, come to think of it. But Karen.
Elk antlers. And hanging bones.
And Karen ain't one to hate unwisely. I've seen her cut men up. If Grimshaw goes missing, I'll give you 20 to 1. Karen did it. Only she won't slit her throat. She'll cut her throat clean out and drink her blood. Mark my words, boys.
She's the one that had a conversation with Tilly, is the one that had a conversation with Arthur about killing Grimshaw. Now she's saying if something happens to Grimshaw that Karen did it.
Changes never hurt.
I think she's laying the groundwork for a murder and for someone else to be blamed for it. See, look, there's perfect iguana skin.
You know, I'll just come back later.
I've come up with some ideas for ways we could improve.
All right, I give up. I give up. It says I do not have iguana skin, but clear as day, you just saw I had one perfect iguana skin. All right, here it is. I'm going to throw it out there. If the one person watching this knows what the deal is, please type it in the comments so I'll know. I've done everything I can do. I've gone and got the parts. I've upgraded everything in the camp. And I just don't know what else it could be. So please tell me. This is the first time I'm asking straight up. What is preventing me from building this? I really look forward to someone letting me know. Adios.